Well, hello, all you rich people. You know, I was reading an article in the internet today that said 85 of you rich people out there own more money than half the population of the world. Now, don't let that get you down. I consider that one hell of a good thing. Now, I know you rich folks know all about prepping, because hell, you're the ones that's causing everybody else to prep. You know what I mean? We all know what's going on here. Now, I know you guys ain't figured a few things out, and that's why I'm here. My job is to make sure that when you prep right. Now, I know a lot of your rich friends out there have been running around the world buying up these miso silos and this kind of thing, and, you know, putting their little luxury pools and stuff in there. But you know what? Look at this now. Ain't that kind of the same thing as second-hand housing? Ain't that kind of the same thing as buying something used? Why, sure it is. You don't want to be spending the next 35 or 40 years underground in a used building. That's not proper. Why, people of your caliber need the number one stuff there is available on the face of the planet. And that's where I've come to help you. You probably didn't even think about this, but the primary thing you need when building an underground shelter is a hole. Now, it don't sound like much when you just think about it, but I'm going to tell you what, the hole is the most important part of the shelter you can get. I've been researching holes for 25 years of my life, and I know everything there is to know about a proper hole. Now, some of your friends out there are running around buying holes that look like this, and some of them are running around out there buying holes that look like this. Now, I don't know about you, but if I was among the 85 people in the world that had all that money, no way would I live in either one of them puppies. I'm going to tell you that right now. Now, you probably guessed that by now that what I do is sell holes. All that luxury furnishing and pools and spas and underground tube transportation, that stuff's easy to get. I mean, you just order that up. But what you can't get is a good hole. If you don't have a good hole, you're not going to have a good shelter. Now, I carry 26 different types of hole. I got one for every letter of the alphabet. And they're not just your everyday holes, they are perfect holes. Now, here's one I call the D hole. Now, I want you to study it carefully. There is not a flaw in this hole at all. Just look at that. It's a perfect hole. Now, I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking, man, that hole's going to cost the hell out of me. Well, you know what? You're right. Why would you want it if it didn't cost the hell out of you, right? I mean, that's what we're all about here today, folks, right? Now, I'm not here to try to scare anybody. That's not the kind of tactics I use. Not like them other shelter builders out there that just try to scare the piss clear out of everybody to try to get them in one of their shelters and get them down in that ground and get everything in there before the big one hits. No, sir, folks. My job is to make your shelter experiences as pleasant as it can possibly be. Now, let me tell you how this works, folks. I have special ties with the NSA, and therefore I know everything that's coming. I know everything you need, and I know how to keep you safe. Hell, I know everything about you, and if there's something I don't know, I can find it out in about 5 seconds. So it's really simple. All you do is say, hey, Monty, I want the hole. Everything else from that moment on is taken out. You don't have to sign a check. You don't have to worry about nothing. You just go home and I'll call you when everything's done. I'll fill up your hole with technology you don't even know exists today. It's so top secret. Because I deal with the NSA, you don't have to worry about payments or anything. All the money be taken right out of your bank account and put directly in mine. With every purchase I make, it's just a simple solution. I call it automatic safety for my customers. Now, I would like to recommend my A-hole. Now, that's the very first hole I ever built, and I've been working on it ever since. And I'm going to tell you what, when the big one comes and your friends and neighbors see you climbing in that hole, they're going to know that that's an A-hole family right there, and they're going to be jealous. So, anyway, folks, you don't have to do a doggone thing to get this started. You know, I can see you all nodding your heads out there right now, and that, to me, means go ahead, Monty, let's get this started. So I will just, start getting your holes, getting them to you. And I'll call you when they're done. And like I said, don't worry about money and stuff like that. I got it all taken care of. And you'll still have plenty left when you climb out. Now you be sure and hug the wife and family for me. And you know what? I'm going to be a busy little beaver for a while. But I will call you as soon as your hole is ready. So, goodbye for now. And God bless your little wallets there. I'll be seeing you later.